Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our third art club meeting from Art 19. We are just finishing our first successful exhibition, Remapping the Future, and we'll celebrate that on Saturday the 20th with a finissage together with the artists and selected art lovers. And if you happen to be in Vienna, just pass by or contact us to send you an invitation. Yes, soon we are starting our next exhibition, Global Contemporary, after a couple of days to rearrange the venue. We are going to have a vernissage on the 23rd of June, Tuesday, and the official exhibition Global Contemporary starts on June 24th, running through September 5th. Last week we had a very nice event, the first real art club meeting in Art 19's gallery and event room. With 25 selected guests, we happened to taste delicious wines from Austrian wineries. I would like now to give you a live impression from this event. Enjoy, and we see you soon. I hope you liked what you saw now, and I hope to see you soon also on one of our events in Vienna. But now let me hand over to Romania, to Cisna Dioara, to Kunsthaus 7B, to Mr. Thomas Emmerling. Welcome, Thomas.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Art 19 Private Arts Club meeting in Döbling, in Vienna, as well as here in Kunsthaus 7B, where I can welcome you now here in lovely Cisna Dioara in Transylvania. I would like to introduce to you today the works of a young, promising artist, a fresh talent from the queerly art scene in Bucharest, Radu Rodedial. Radu Rodedial is born 1986 in Bucharest. He's a filmmaker, he is a musician, and he's also a very talented, promising painter. The works of Rado Rodidial had been exposed in Vienna at Kunstklingel in 2018, in 2019 in Berlin, and as well it will be this year, hopefully previously in Art 19 Private Art Club in Vienna. For sure we can see something of the works, some of the works from Rado Rodidial already now when you are coming to Vienna, when you are coming to Art 19 in Billrothstraße in Döbling, then you can take a look on the personal look on the works by Rado Rodidial. Hello, Rado. Rado, I prepared my little text for you. I prepared a little interview because I think the people out there who have seen now a little bit a glimpse of your artworks, they are very much interested to learn more about the artist and about the person, Rado Rodidial. But please, Rado, you are very diverse in different fields of creativity. There is told whenever there is a piano at an opening of an exhibition, like we had in Dresden, Rado is going to the piano and the evening will end with you playing music deep in the night or until the next morning. What does mean painting for you?
Hello, Mr. Thomas. Painting. It means a piece of the puzzle, and that's about it.
But how exactly did you discover painting as a language, as an idea to express your thoughts?
Like any child, I just loved to draw and paint. Just couldn't stop.
Okay, but what is inspiring you?
Myself. I mean, what's inside? Life, death, love, hate, life itself, music. I can paint for days without any break. Life is enough to be inspiring at any given moment.
Rado Rodidial, you had been very successful in Bucharest in figurative paintings. Now you are switching more and more into abstract paintings. But I think you are trained and educated in the figurative painting. Where do you see yourself?
Eclectic impossibilities does not mean kitsch. It's the combination of both. The horse wagon next to the Porsche Cheyenne, the communist blocks and the glass facade, abstract and figurative, next to each other. This is happening in Romania nowadays. We just have to find the possibility to survive and escape the jungle.
Friends, collectors, people who are following you in the last years, they observed a lot of change in your style, a lot of development in your style. Who is your idol?
My idol? Batman. I'm joking. No, I'm not. And Caravaggio. I've been fascinated by Caravaggio since day one. From my point of view, one of the most genius artists ever. The light, the shadow, the drama, the folding of the cloth, the flash, the realism, and that dark atmosphere. Most probably, he had a really dark life, hijacked by robbers as a child. He just discovered painting and found a way to escape the jungle.
But what is the narrative behind your stories? What is the story behind your paintings? And which is, I think it's very interesting because there are hidden faces, hidden identities. But on the other hand, there is always somewhere, somehow, a voyeur in your works, or is it us who is the voyeur?
Mr. Thomas, that's way too many questions. But let me state out, to be a man, it is essential to understand the point of view of women. And the voyeur exists in all of us. We just want to enjoy life.
I don't know how you see it. For me, it's very interesting, the art world, because you always see new artists, new point of views, new reflections, and you learn a lot about the personality behind the works, behind the artists. But if you allow me, I think I will go for a little glass of wine in the garden. The ones of you that have seen all our Art 19 club events maybe remember last month we had the charming lady Mrs. Bianca Tamashan from Liliac Winery, who gave us an introduction into the philosophy and the wine fields of Liliac here in Transylvania. Now I'm back here in my garden, and Bianca promised us a wine tasting.
Let me take you to the wine cellar. The secret of Liliac wine is that it tells you a sincere story about the vintage, about the grape variety. It lets the grape express itself in the wine, but it also tells you a story about the amount of work that comes into making this moment happen, where we are able to enjoy the delicious wine. The vineyard keeps you busy all year long. You start to prepare it in the winter time, and the work goes on until late summer, when the harvest starts. And the harvest means endless hours of manually picking the grapes, bringing them to the cellar, and preparing them to become wine. And here, the magic of the winemakers comes to play. Here he gives all his soul and his passion in order to give you an authentic Transylvanian experience. Welcome to the Liliac Vineyard. We enjoy a beautiful view over Batoš. We are at the moment in the Merlot vineyard, which is one of our red varieties. Together with Pinot Noir and Fetească Neagră, a local variety, a Romanian variety, this makes up of 30% of our total vineyard surface. But because we are in a white wine paradise, we have 70% of our surface is planted with white grape varieties. And here we are very proud of our local varieties, Fetească Albă and Fetească Regală. In literal translation, it would be White Maiden and Royal Maiden. And for the international varieties, we count Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, Muscat Tonnelle, and Neuburger. Yes, indeed, Neuburger is an endangered grape variety. Even though it makes excellent wine, it is a very sensitive plant, and so other grape varieties are preferred over it. In Europe, we have still around 1,000 hectares, mostly in Austria and Austria's neighboring countries. And we also have it in Transylvania. In the 12th century, when the Transylvanian Saxons settled here, they brought the grape variety with them. And at the moment, there are still about 50 hectares here. And Liliac is one of the few wineries that still makes wine from it. Let's have a taste. So, here we are with Neuburger. I don't know if you know the story of Neuburger. They say that two men from Vienna fished it out of the Danube, I mean the vines of course, and planted it to see what happens, and a few years later they made the first Neuburger wine. This was at the end of the 19th century. I hope you all have Neuburger already in your glasses, as have I. And I invite you to taste it, but before we do, if we are not too thirsty, we can go through a few steps to best assess the wine. And the first examination, let's say, is the visual one. So in this regard, make sure you are not holding the wine by your cup, the glass by your cup. This helps also not to warm up the wine, which in the case of white wine should be cooled. You hold the glass by the base, and you look at its color. And in the best case, you are looking at the color with a white background, for example, with a plate or with a napkin, or maybe a white wall. And in the case of Neuburger, the color can vary from pale yellow to very intense yellow to golden. And in the case of Neuburger, we have pale yellow color, which tells us that we have quite a light wine in our glasses. The next step would be to let our nostrils do the job, and in this regard I invite you to swirl the wine in your glass in order to let the aromatic compounds evaporate, and then to smell. And in case of Neuburger, we have quite intense aromas of bergamot, of pomelo, some sweetness from something like pineapple, and green peach. And now comes the most waited moment. We can finally taste it. And when you taste it, try to keep the wine a little bit in your mouth. Try to let it touch the tongue, let it touch your cheeks, and finally indulge it. So let's see. So if you did indulge it, you tasted the Transylvanian terroir. You can feel the freshness, you can feel the minerality. And this is completed in the taste with fine hints of guava and of banana. And I invite you to enjoy a few sips of this beautiful wine while enjoying also the landscape. And I hope you did enjoy Neuburger, and we are moving forward to our next wine. Cheers! Let's also enjoy something that lets us greet summer. So I invite you, and I hope you already have the Lilac Rosé in your glasses. We are having a beautiful rosé color, a salmon rosé, I would say. And I have to tell you, this wine is one of the most wanted Lilac wines because it just fits perfectly a hot summer day or a warm summer evening. And if you are not enjoying it during the summer, for sure it will fast forward you or fast rewind you into the summer mood. And so let's assess it with our nose. So we saw that it has a salmon pink color, and we also see the structure that it's also about, we are also about to have a light wine. And in the nose, you can smell the typical fruit for Pinot Noir, which we have in this wine. And here we can name a few, like blackberry and strawberries. Did you arrive into the summertime already? Let's have a taste. It's almost like having a snack of forest fruits. And we can still feel the freshness and the minerality and some hints of citrus, typical for the Transylvanian terroir and for the Lequința terroir. So enjoy your Lilac Rosé. Dear guests, thank you for your attention. We are happy to have spent this time with you. Now that you had a small sip of Transylvania, we also invite you to get to know this corner of Europe. You will find hospitality, you will find amazing landscapes, you will find wonderful local food, you will find experiences that bring you close to nature and also very exquisite ones. And of course, we expect you here in Batoš to have a wine tasting together. Liebe Gäste, vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Wir freuen uns, diese Zeit mit Ihnen verbracht zu haben. Nun, dass Sie eine kleine Verkostung aus Transsilvanien hatten, laden wir Sie auch ein, diese Ecke Europas kennenzulernen. Sie werden Gastfreundlichkeit hier finden, Sie werden wunderschöne Landschaften finden, Sie werden wundervolles lokales Essen finden, von Erlebnissen ganz nahe zur Natur zu exquisiten Erfahrungen können Sie alles hier finden und natürlich erwarten wir Sie auch hier in Batoš zu einer Weinverkostung mit Liliak-Wein. Have a nice evening, einen schönen Abend.
Thank you very much, Bianca Tamashan from Liliak Winery in Lekinsa for this wonderful wine tasting. But now let's come back to Radu Rodedial and the filmmaker Radu Rodedial. Let's have a look on his work, Nostalgia from 2015. Thank you very much, Rado Rodidial, for this glimpse in your film work. Please tell me, what inspired you for this film?
It came from life, Mr. Thomas, like everything else does. You see, music needs a timeline to exist. It gives so much, but it consumes time. Painting, on the other hand, just needs space. Stack thousands of paintings on a timeline, and you get animation. No, you got life.
But why film? What makes the difference?
Movement, speed, rhythm. And let's face it just looks cool.
These are almost closing remarks, but Rado Rodidial, please let me ask you, what are your plans for the future?
Finish a new series, prepare a solo show in Vienna at Art 19. And in spite of all the situation now, preparing 2021.
Thank you very much, Rado Rodidial. Good luck with your projects, good luck for the future and for your artistic development. Rado Rodidial, I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is a name it's worth to remember, and it's worth to put him on the following agenda, on the agenda of artists to follow.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a serious word. We all hear every day a lot of times that it's difficult times in which we are living in, but indeed, for the young, upcoming, promising artists, they are difficult times. In all fields of culture, as well in the visual arts, as well in the paintings. If you want to support young artists from Romania and from other countries, if you want to help these people, please come in Vienna to Art 19 or call us, send us an email. There are several tools to support directly, efficient, and in a very clear and transparent way. We also have here in Kunsthaus 7b in Chisna Diora as well, we have the Kunsthaus 7b Investor Circle, who is taking responsibility for young artists in these special hard times. And another serious word that Alexander Barbaresos and me we would like to share with you. For everyone who is interested on art, is loving art, it's not only a matter of money and budget. It is a matter of aesthetic, it is a matter of the lifestyle, if you put aesthetic in your property. We can advise you when you want to sell your artworks, discreet, without any other people involved. We can advise you to buy art, to build your own collection. Every day we have some offers of hot deals and good prices, but we can select the right one for you, the fitting one for you. And if you are ready to invest in art, speak with us. And even now in hard times, in rough times like we have now, the investment in art is one of the most solid ones. It's real, it's solid. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Alexander in Vienna. My best greetings to all our friends in Vienna, and I hope next time, on the second Tuesday in the month, I might welcome you again from Vienna. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Dear friends, that was it for today. But I hope really to see you soon to our event room, to our gallery, and to meet you in person. But now, to end with, let me show you a totally different side of Rado Rodideal. Good night.